Hello, Coda. My name is Alejandro Cabrera, and I am part of the Neptune cohort. First of all, I would like to say thank you to the instructors and staff members at CODUP. They have been really supportive, especially in the 6-month journey. They have made sure for us to be successful in our endeavors. And by that I mean they've helped us push to do the things that we have to do when it comes to web development. I also would like to say thank you to my family and friends, because without them, as always, they have always been there for me, no matter what the situation is. I would also like to say thank you to my fellow friends at Neptune Cohort. I really appreciate the help and friendship they have given me, and I really like how every one of each other have really helped to push each other to move on forward and to support one another. I think that's really great, and hopefully we will stay in touch after all this is over. But as for now, I just want to say I am grateful for every single one of y'all. Thank you.
So we graduate on the 3rd of September. I just want to make this clip to say thank you to CODUP staff, CODUP instructors. David and Jay, they were very, very helpful as instructors, and whenever I get lost in a subject, they would definitely be there to help, and really good at explaining something or walking through a problem, or even be at the same level of like realizing that like, oh well, this is a problem for all of us, we need to correct it. I think some of my favorite moments with CODUP were just the big aha moments, where like most of I guess when HTML JavaScript stuff started coming in, and the exercises for like the weather map and the movie database, when it all started coming together, realizing that oh well, you could just make a website like this and this is how it's done. And so you take that knowledge and you're able to look at other websites and go oh, I know how they did that, I know how they put that div there, I know where they got that, I know what API they're integrating with, or I could look it up. And yeah, those big aha moments is probably my favorite moments with CODUP. So I realized it's actually not that hard to code up a website. It just takes dedication and stuff like that. So and I also want to thank the students here. They've been very, very nice, very friendly people, always inviting, and I feel like after CODUP we're all going to support each other outside of class and stuff, and help each other find jobs and stuff like that. I feel like we have a really close, tight-knit family here, open to pretty much anything. Yeah, thank you.
Firstly, I would like to thank the CODUP staff for your help getting us through this grueling, not so grueling, 5-month journey. To my girlfriend, whom I met through the class, and to each and every one of the Neptune cohort. You have made this such an enjoyable learning experience, and we have learned a lot. We have learned so much, and it's been hard at times, so thank you for helping lift each other up, for helping guide us through this course and really work together. It's been a pleasure. My favorite memory of the class has got to be the CODUP cohort Discord that we have. It's been really fun getting to laugh and make memes with my fellow classmates. We've not only been able to see each other grow professionally, but personally, and those are memories that I will cherish forever. Thank you.
Team Neptune, we made it! I'd like to thank my mom. My dear friends, we did more than just coding together. I never imagined that from a virtual classroom I'd make lifelong friends. We played beautiful music together, we lost weight together, celebrated birthdays, we had some late night heart-to-heart talks about our struggles, and I'm gonna miss y'all so much. I almost gave up halfway through, but it was a combination, David, our instructor told me it's not about being the smartest person that will make you the best programmer. It's how you get along with people. And you, Benny, you have it. So thank you, David. Thank you, J-Unit! And thank you, Bianca. You bailed me out so many times. I appreciate you. I'd also like to thank Mr. Gary Whiting, a dear friend who's helped change my life for the better. I'll never forget you. And above all, thank you to my dearest wife, Liette. Honey, I love you. Thank you for holding down the fort. It's my turn and for you to chase your dreams. So, my fellow software developers, best wishes. I love y'all. And let's keep learning, because if we do, we will make it rain. Thank you, Code.
I would like to thank my family in Chile, who has always supported me in everything. Also the instructors and my classmates who support me every day since the beginning of the classes. I would like to give a special thanks to my wife and in-laws who were there for me during all of my ups and downs throughout the program. I have several fond memories of my time here, but the best part it was being able to make friends and forming a band. And my cat.
Hey everyone, there's a number of people that I have to give a special shout out and thank you that helped me get through this code up journey. My classmates, my instructors, professional development, as well as my friends and family. Couldn't have done it without any of y'all. Y'all are all essential to my support and my success as well. Favorite memory has to be all the highs and lows that I went through with my classmates. The challenges, the successes, the late nights, the early mornings, the wanting to make your computer a really expensive Frisbee. They were there through the thick and thin of it, and we all learned how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And I thank Coda for that, and looking forward to what the next chapter holds.
Foremost, I'd like to thank my family for all their support in this new journey, supporting me in school. I'd especially like to thank my wife for all of her patience and just really being behind me in this and holding down the fort these last few months while I've been in class and not working. I'd like to thank our instructors and everyone in class that's been so supportive. And really that's my favorite memory of Code Up is working with the cohort and working with so many different students with different backgrounds, and I just look forward to working with them in the future.
First of all, I'd love to thank my wonderful fiancée, Bridget, for allowing me to take this investment in myself through this program. I'd love to thank my parents and my fiancée's parents for providing constant encouragement and support for the last 6 months. I'd love to thank the Code Up staff, especially the instructors, anyone we've worked with at Code Up. They've always been so accommodating and encouraging, just really making you feel like you're investing in your future. Like this is going to be the first step to getting like a real career job and a career started. I'd like to thank our instructors especially for providing the content to us and allowing us to learn and always being there to answer our questions, whether it's about centering a div or something involving databases. I'd also like to thank my cohort, especially every single person I have and haven't worked with. It's been a pleasure working with you all, and I need to make sure to get everyone's phone numbers, and we need to have a party after this. I just loved meeting every single one of you, and it's been a pleasure throughout the program. Thank you all. I appreciate you.
The most memorable time in Coda has been the time spent with the cohort team. All the laughs, struggles, and encouragement to get one another through has been really amazing. This is the best group of people that I've worked with. I'd like to give a special thanks to our instructors, David, Jay, and Javier, and our fellows, Bianca and Trevor. Couldn't have done it without you guys. I really appreciate all your help in getting me through the program. Thank you so much.
Hi, I just wanted to give a special thank you to the recruitment team for making it so easy to be a part of Code Up. You know, they made the process of getting in pretty streamlined, and without them I wouldn't be here. And also a thank you to the instructors and the rest of my cohort for, you know, getting me to this point and being so supportive the whole time. And I would say my favorite memory was being able to build these projects and then see the end product and see the code really come to life. And yeah, it was very exciting. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
So who I'd like to thank, obviously the instructors. David, Jane, Bianca were great about answering our billions of questions throughout the program and helping us work through exercises in our projects. And I'm sure it's got to be quite something like looking at students' code and trying to figure out what the heck's going on sometimes. So I appreciate their like endless patience and efforts to help us get through problems we were encountering. And I would say the favorite part of Code Up, or some of my favorite memories, was the Discord chat. That thing be popping off sometimes. It was freaking hilarious what people are saying. And it kind of helped keep everything a little lighter when we were all struggling through like Java or servlets or whatever. So I'd say that my favorite memory is usually in the Discord chat, yeah.
What's up, everyone? Firstly, I owe a huge thanks to my wife, who not only gave me the courage to even set out on this journey to begin with, but for that constant support throughout, even though we did welcome our first child in the middle of the program. I mean,
you're the real MVP.
I had a lot of great memories. I'm sure everyone did. But one of the ones that stands out to me the most is when Jordan fell asleep in the middle of class and kind of outed himself when we went out for break. Can't really blame him. We all did spend a lot of late hours studying, and of course, I mean, this was the outcome.
We're on break.
I'd like to start up by thanking my wife and kids for encouraging me to take this leap. I'd also like to thank the instructors for all the hard work that they put in. And for those at Code Up at the beginning that made signing up easier, fast, and more understandable than I thought it would be. I'd also like to thank the Voc Rehab program from the Veterans Affairs for financially assisting me through this. And I'd like to thank my brother, who was able to, when I was out of class, sit down with me and give me extra courses and help me get a better understanding of what I was doing. My favorite memory would have to be when Javier would do his Yoda voice and my kids would be walking by and they would just start laughing and put an extra smile on my face when I wasn't understanding something or things were getting a little rough. So thank you for that.
Hey everyone, I'd like to start this off by thanking the WIOA and Project Quest. Without them, I never would have been able to make it through this program or fund it. So big shout out to y'all. I'd also like to thank my sister, probably my biggest motivator and my biggest supporter through all this. She helped me really get through it and kept me chugging along. I'd also like to thank my other friends and family who supported me and got used to me not being around as much because I had to study and pursue this and put all my time into it. So it comes down to the favorite memory. I'd say my favorite memories are from our instructor Javier. Every lesson or lecture he taught, it seemed like he took us on a virtual field trip, taught us the history of coding, and it was such a blast. Big shout out and thank you to him. And also, last but not least, thank you to my instructors and future helpers. Without y'all, we never could have done this. I appreciate y'all so much. And shout out to all my new friends in the cohort. It was a blast, guys. We did it. We did it.
Hey, I just want to thank my family and, my classmates for, help and support. Thank Code Up. I see the program was amazing. I think that's it.
Hey everybody, first and foremost, thank you Code Up for helping me grow in this 5-month journey. Thank you to my professors, Javier, David, Jay, Bianca, and Trevor. Y'all have been amazing people to work with. I appreciate all the help y'all have given to this cohort. Thank you to actually my cohort in general. Y'all have been amazing people, amazing friends, amazing developers to work with. Besides that, I also want to give a thank you to my girlfriend and my family who have supported me on this long journey. I don't know where I'd be without them. But besides that, my favorite memory of Coda probably has to be Javier's little mini field trips on our lectures. They've just been really amazing, really funny, and at times have helped us understand lectures a lot better than just, if we read off the curriculum itself. But besides that, again, thank you for everything. I truly appreciate this moment.
Hey all, so first I want to start by thanking off my fiance and my daughter. They've been along for the whole ride, and they've been with me through thick and thin, and without their love, support, and affection, I'm not sure how I would have gone through with all this, let alone all the breakdowns and everything they've been able to help me out with. So it's been a true blessing with that. Also want to thank my instructors, David, Bianca, Jay, and Javier. There's so much I want to say, but there's not enough time. So thank you so much for answering all the questions, the plethora of questions we've had along Capstone, and not just the hows, but the whys, to really dig deep and cement the knowledge into us. My favorite memory with Code Up is the Discord chat. Being remote has been such a journey of itself and an obstacle of itself. So being able to connect along with all of my different classmates, I can genuinely say that I haven't just made classmates, but I've made friends for life. So thank you.
Hi everyone. My favorite part about Code Up, aside from our instructor's Javier's Yoda voice, was how well Neptune got along. Getting to know everybody was so much fun. For the past 6 months, we would crack jokes and try to make every lesson as fun as possible. It felt like we bonded and understood each other very well. You all have been my absolute favorite part about this journey. A big thank you to our instructors Javier, Jay, David, and the TA for helping us when we were confused on a concept. I want to thank my classmates as well for helping me and encouraging me when I needed it. Y'all have been the best and funniest people I have ever met in my entire life. Huge thank you to my boyfriend. He was the one that dealt with my breakdowns. He was the one who told me never to give up. He was always there for me whenever I felt like quitting. So it was such a huge help having him by my side. So thank you. At last, thank you Coda for giving me a chance to flip my life around.
Hello everyone. There's a lot of people to thank on this journey. My girlfriend, friends, family, my cohort, and all the friends that I made along the way there. Project Quest, they've all offered tremendous support and have given me the confidence to embark on a journey such as this one. My favorite memory has to be when we worked on the weather map API. You see, manipulating data from weather or mapping data, it just seems so far out of reach, like something you do on your second year of development. But it wasn't even halfway through the program and we were doing that. After that, my expectations for what we could accomplish went out the door, and the sky became the limit. That was a really good feeling.
I didn't have a single standout favorite memory at Code Up, but the attitude that people brought every day, the inside jokes that were developed, and the vast amount of support and resourcing that the cohort would lend each other really made these last few months excellent. I'd like to thank my family for allowing me to freeload and mooch off of them for these last few months. Couldn't have done it without them. But even more so, I'd like to thank our instructors and graduate fellows who were incredibly patient and taught us what we need to know to succeed in our new careers.
Hey everybody, I'd like to start off by thanking my family and friends for being so supportive and encouraging with starting Code Up and my journey so far. I'd also like to thank Project Quest and Workforce Solutions for their support with grants to make this all possible. And a big thank you to all of the Code Up staff who helped me along the way, especially Javier, David, Jay, and Bianca. I'd also like to thank my cohort for being so supportive and awesome. Some of my favorite memories have to be Javier getting into character while lecturing, whether it was Yoda or Smeagol, and making it fun and memorable. Thanks again, everybody.
My favorite memory from Code Up definitely has to be the time that Benny sang for me on my birthday. I've never had someone sing for me with an ukulele before. Happy birthday. So thank you, Benny, for making me feel special. The individuals I would like to thank are definitely my family members, my best friends, you know who you are, and my boyfriend, who I actually met here through Code Up. So thank you, Code Up, for having us, and thank you to the instructors, and another special thank yous to Javier, who made coding so fun, and I definitely will take into consideration the whole hot pink test your code, because I love front end, and it's definitely thanks to you.
Favorite memory from over the last 6 months.
was actually early in the program for me. I had done really badly on an assessment, and I remember that I had typed in something like "failure is the greatest teacher" to the Zoom chat, and Javier responded by quoting a character from She-Ra who said, "A scientist never returns empty-handed. There's always data." And that stuck with me for the remainder of the program. I'd like to sincerely thank my partner Drew and my sibling Francis for seeing me through a career change after being laid off from a job that I really loved. Thank you to all of my cohort fellows, to David, Jay, Javier, Trevor, and Bianca, especially for all of the time and energy that you have extended to me on this journey. I'm very grateful.
First person I'd like to thank is my husband for pushing me to go back to school. My son as well, he's my biggest motivator in life. And of course, everyone at CODA for just believing in me and making me feel like I could do this. My best memory is gonna have to be just everyone hanging out in the Discord channel and just cracking jokes all day long, and it was truly like the best. And I loved waking up every morning and having my coffee, sitting at my desk, and just, you know, seeing what the day has in store for me. So once again, thank you to everyone in my cohort for being amazing and being like just the best group of friends that I think I've ever had. So I cannot wait to see what we have in store for our futures. And so thank you everyone.
Saying my thank yous, I don't really know what to say. Guess I'll start off with instructors. It's David, Javi, and Jay. They were teaching us to code and supporting us every day. While we were having these issues, we're working and taking breaks. Got my swag bag with a shirt, a coat up bandana. Working on our exercises, we're looking over the data. Then I go inside a room with Dustin, Matthew, Savannah. Then another with Benny, NAYSA, Austin, Karen, and Hannah. It was tough, but I know we made it the best. But this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Project Quest. I was all depressed with these problems, college was on my chest. But they said that they would pay me, and honestly I was blessed. Like my cap, it was Evan and Joseph and Luke and Jeff, making projects in the future together, yeah, that's a bet. Favorite memory? It was probably when Benny sang happy birthday, we were vibing, the ukulele was great. If you looked at all the Zooms, there were smiles up on their face. But I think I'm out of time, so now I have to go away. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah.